बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव पुण्य बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी 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 गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी 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 यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीर वनचारी यमुना तीर वनचारी वीरा वनचारी वीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव
The scale of destruction.
హరే కృష్ణ అందరికీ స్వాగతం వెల్కమ్
Hare Krishna to all.
సో విల్ స్టార్ట్
Yeah.
ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकम्। नमो ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं साजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यस्य च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So we're in the 16th chapter. It's
Still
a
in the
continuation of the, sorry?
first three slokas only. We are still in that.
Yeah, we are still in the first three slokas. She wanted me to go over every single quality.
You can also make the slideshow bigger font. It will be
Okay.
good. We want to chant the
You
sloka
want to
once.
chant the three sloka one?
Yeah, we should chant. We can do the translations also one more time. It will be nice just to revise it once.
Okay. Sri Bhagavanuvacha
Shri Bhagavanuvacha
Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhir
Abhayam Sattva Samsuddhir
Jnana Yoga Vyavastitihi
Jnana Yoga Vyavastitihi
Dhanam Dhamascha Yajnascha
Dhanam Dhamascha Yagyascha
Swadhyayastapa Arjavam
Svadhyayastapājavam
Shri Bhagavanuvacha
Shri Bhagavanuvacha
Abhayam Sattva Samsuddhir
Abhayam Sattva Samsuddhir
Jnana Yoga Vyavastitihi
Jnana Yoga Vyavastitihi
Dhanam Dhamascha Yajnascha
Dhanam Dhamascha Yagyascha
Swadhyayastapa Arjavam
Svadhyayastapājavam
Ahimsa Satyam Akrodhas
Ahimsa Satyam Akrodhas
Tyaga Shantir Apeshunam
Tyaga Shantir Apaishanam
Daya Bhuteshu Aloluptam
Daya Bhuteshvu Aloluptam
Mardavam Hrir Achapalam
Madhavam Hrir Achapalam
Ahimsa Satyam Akrodhas
ahimsa satyam
हिंसा
akrodha
अक्रोध
त्यागा शांतिर अपेशुनम
tyaga shantirapekshanam
दया भूतेषु अलोलुप्तम
daya
दया
bhuteshu
भूतेषु
aloluptvam
मार्दवम ह्रीर अचापलम
madhavam hir
माधवं
achapalam
अच्छा
तेजः क्षमा धीर शौचम
tejaha
तेजः
shamadhirah saucham
शोषं
अद्रोहो नातिमानिता
adroho
अद्रोहो
nati manita
नातिमानिता
भवन्ति सम्पदं दैवीम्
bhavanti sampadam daivim
अभिजातस्य भारत
abhijatasya bharata
तेजः क्षमा धृतिर्शौचम्
tejaha shamadhriti saucham
प्रतिशोषम्
अद्रोहो नातिमानिता
adroho nati
द्रोहो न
manitah
अतिमानिता
भवन्ति सम्पदं दैवीम्
bhavanti sampadam
भवन्ति
daivim
सम्पदं देवीम्
अभिजातस्य भारत
abhijatasya bharata.
Okay, translation.
Telugu. Lakshmi aunty is saying.
మాకు
స్వప్న
కనిపించట్లేదు స్క్రీన్ చెప్పు చెప్పు ఇప్పుడు కనిపిస్తుంది చెప్పమంటే చెవి నేను చెప్తాను
నేను చెప్తాను. శ్రీకృష్ణ భగవానుడు పలికెను, ఓ భరతవంశీయుడా, భయరాహిత్యము, జీవన స్థితి పవిత్రీకరణము, ఆధ్యాత్మిక జ్ఞాన సముపార్జనము, దానగుణము, ఆత్మ నిగ్రహము, యజ్ఞాచరణము, వేదాధ్యయనము, తపస్సు, సరళత్వము, అహింస, సత్యము, క్రోధరాహిత్యము, త్యాగము, శాంతి, ఇతరుల దోషములను నెన్నకుండుట, జీవులందరి ఎడ దయ, లోభరాహిత్యము, మృదుత్వము, సిగ్గు, దృఢ నిశ్చయము, తేజస్సు, క్షమ, ధైర్యము, శుచిత్వము, అసూయ రాహిత్యము, గౌరవ వాంఛ లేకుండుట అను ఈ దైవ గుణములు దైవీ స్వభావము కలిగిన పురుషుల యందుండును. హరే కృష్ణ.
हरे कृष्ण. हिंदी.
చదివేస్తుంది అది కూడా ఆవిడే.
नीमा माता जी आप बोलना चाहेंगे? आप हो बोलिए.
भगवान ने कहा, हे भरत पुत्र, निर्भयता, आत्मशुद्धि, आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान का अनुशीलन, दान. साइज बहुत छोटा है.
ओके. और कोई पढ़ना चाहेगा?
मैं पढ़ूं माता जी?
हाँ पढ़िए.
भगवान ने कहा, हे भरत
आत्मा
पुत्र,
संयम,
निर्भयता,
यज्ञ परायणता.
हम्म.
आप पढ़ लीजिए.
నేను చదవనా?
नहीं
पारुल
माता जी आप बोलिए, आप रीड करिए.
भगवान ने कहा, हे भरत पुत्र, निर्भयता, आत्मशुद्धि, आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान का अनुशीलन, दान, आत्म संयम, यज्ञ परायणता, वेदा अध्ययन, तपस्या, सरलता, अहिंसा, सत्यता, क्रोध विहीनता, त्याग, शांति, छिद्रान्वेषण में अरुचि, समस्त जीवों पर करुणा, लोभ विहीनता, भद्रता, लज्जा, संकल्प, तेज, क्षमा, धैर्य, पवित्रता, ईर्ष्या तथा सम्मान की अभिलाषा से मुक्ति, ये सारे दिव्य गुण हैं जो देवी प्रकृति से संपन्न देवतुल्य पुरुषों में पाए जाते हैं. हरे कृष्णा.
हरे कृष्ण.
అదే
नानगारंడి చదువుతారా ఇంగ్లీష్?
చాలా చిన్నగా ఉన్నాయి.
సెల్ ఫోన్ లో కొంచెం ఇలా అంటే పెద్దది అవుతుంది.
అయినా క్లియారిటీ లేదు ఇవాళ.
Today somehow it's not as clear actually.
Why is that?
Yeah, it's somehow
प्रभु जी,
for me also.
क्लियर था, फिर बार बार डिस्टर्ब हो रहा है.
Actually, why don't you only read it? Because it's very difficult for every one of us to read. It's getting unclear.
Why?
లక్ష్మికి బాగానే ఉందేమో.
నాకు బానే ఉంది.
Okay, read
అంటే
చేయండి అయితే.
అలవాటు చేసుకుంటే బానే ఉంది.
ఈ అలవాటు
చదవనా?
చేసిన క్లారిటీ
going
లేదు.
away. Yeah,
చూస్తాను.
some.
Okay, read it. English.
ట్రై చేస్తాను. ఓకే, అదే కొంచెం క్లారిటీ తక్కువే ఉంది. ట్రై చేస్తాను. The blessed Lord said, fearlessness, purification of one's existence, cultivation of spiritual knowledge,
Clarity.
charity, self-control, performance of sacrifice, study of the Vedas, austerity and simplicity, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility, aversion to fault-finding, compassion, and freedom from covetousness, gentleness, modesty, and steady determination, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, freedom from envy, and the passion for honor. These transcendental qualities, O son of Bharata, belong to godly men endowed with divine nature. Hare Krishna.
Very
Hare Krishna.
nice.
ఇప్పుడు క్లారిటీ వచ్చిందేమి?
Special.
అన్ని క్లియర్ అయ్యాయి. ఇంగ్లీష్, హిందీ, హిందీ అది కూడా అలాగే ఉన్నాయి.
ఒక్కొక్కసారి కనెక్షన్ అలా ఉంటది.
Internet
ఓకే
connection.
ఓకే.
Slow.
ఇప్పుడు రెండు మళ్ళీ పోయింది.
So last time we covered about 10 points.
Yeah, you want to open the other window.
Okay. I think I was doing the PowerPoint, right?
Yeah.
మీ మాటలు బాగానే అనిపిస్తున్నాయి.
Lucky.
Okay. So last time points గుర్తున్నాయా? Should I? ఇంకోసారి. Okay.
నా మెమరీకి జోహర్, అందుకే నేను చెప్పను.
Okay. So ఇవన్నీ qualities of a devotee. Generally, we all are thinking we are all spiritual, we are doing something. All are pious people in India. Majority, everybody is pious people. They all are God conscious, God fearly people. They know to go to temples. I don't know how many thousands and thousands of temples we have. Everybody does some puja, punaskar, something they do according to their own understanding. But yet, we don't have any metrics or measurement. Are we progressing, or what are we supposed to know? What are the symptoms that we should see in ourselves that you are progressing or not progressing? Just like if you are hungry, there is a symptom, that hunger. Then you eat food, then you know, okay, my hunger is satisfied. Like that, for spiritual life, what is there? There is a requirement. You want to be God conscious. You are doing some work. But what is that symptom in your life that you should look for, that you are progressing or not? So Krishna is giving all the points here. 25 points he is telling. 25 qualities in your life you should see. If you are getting these qualities, only then you are going towards that. You are going towards Krishna. If you are not getting these 25 qualities, then there is something wrong. You are not going towards Krishna, even though you are doing a spiritual activity, but nothing is happening. Then there is a serious problem. You should question ourselves, right? Just like somebody is eating food, but is not getting hunger in his stomach. There is a problem. He has to go to the doctor. Otherwise, it's actually serious.
One question I have. Supposing now we're practicing Krishna consciousness. But we don't have all of these qualities, but we might have a little bit of some quality. We don't have to the maximum extent. So we have, supposing fearlessness, okay, we might have little bit, not to the full extent. So is that, are we looking for these qualities? Because not at full extent, right?
Correct.
Even
You
if,
have to, that means, yeah, it is still unhealthy condition. It is an unhealthy condition.
so we have
Any
to
of,
do more
yeah,
devotional activity to make it really, really fearless in every situation.
yes.
Any
If any of
situation.
these things are not there, that means we are not, our consciousness is not Krishna conscious. If our consciousness is material consciousness, then none of these symptoms will manifest, or they will be very weak. Even if they manifest, they are very weak. And most of the time, these qualities are misunderstood also. So they are not understood properly. So Prabhupada is explaining what these qualities mean. First point is very, very clear. Fearlessness means it is fearless. So moment you are fear comes only when you have an attachment. You have attachment of something, and that fear is you might lose it. That is number one cause of fear. I am so attached to some situation or to some object or to something, some idea. The moment you have attachment to that, opposite of that, within the mind only, you know, because everything in this world is temporary, you're going to lose it. You know, we all will lose it. So that's why we are fearful. You have a job, first thing you know, job cannot stay long. So you are immediately fearful. You have money, you know. You don't know, everybody knows this. How much ever money you have, it won't last long. Everybody knows this. So we have fear. What happens if my money is gone? We have health. We all know health will be lost. So we take so many insurances, this insurance, that insurance, everything we take. We have, all the time we know. Everybody knows. That is why everybody lives in fear. It is just that we express fear in a different way. The birds express fear in a different way. When a bird expresses fear, you can clearly see it. But for humans, when we express fear, we hide it. We know how to hide our feelings. We know how to hide so many things. So we do in a sophisticated manner. But moment to become a devotee, first point of a devotee is he has to learn to surrender to Krishna. So when our surrender to Krishna is incomplete, then fear kicks in. So surrender to Krishna means to accept Krishna is my maintainer. He is my supplier. He is my everything. So there are 6 aspects of surrender to Krishna. So moment you think, no, even though Krishna is going to maintain, but we want to check our bank account. Okay, in my bank account, so much money is there. Okay, now that is going to maintain me. That is our idea. We have a house. Oh, so this house is going to give me shelter. No, this is our material calculation. If a devotee is truly surrendered to Krishna, he doesn't think that money is there or this house is there or job is there. No, Krishna is going to maintain me in any condition. You should not have doubt. Moment you have doubt, this fear will kick in. This fear will kick in. Because our consciousness is not Krishna conscious. Krishna is taking care of everyone. We have to have so much faith that Krishna is taking care of everybody. See, love of Krishna is two-way traffic. It's not one-way traffic. You love somebody, maybe in the material world, they fake it. the other person can fake it, that he is also loving you. In other words, he might have another agenda. But Krishna doesn't fake it. If you love Krishna, Krishna loves you. You take care of Krishna, Krishna takes care of you. How much can you take care of Krishna? But imagine if Krishna can take care of you, how well he will do his job. Why you should doubt? Because we doubt, because we don't have real conviction, that fear comes. Otherwise, Krishna's name is Abhaya Charana. Abhaya Charana Ravindare. Abhaya Charan. Immediately you will be free from fear. And how do you get Krishna? Simply, Krishna is available to everybody. Just chant Hare Krishna, Krishna. Immediately he is available. Sometimes when our consciousness is far away, just like sometimes you see aeroplane in the sky, how so small it looks, right? Really so small it looks. Sometimes you can't even see it in the sky. But if your consciousness is so great, always towards Krishna, then that same aeroplane is like in the airport. If your airplane is nearby and you are close to the airplane, how big that same airplane will look. Like that, in your consciousness, Krishna is already there. But if you keep on focusing on Krishna, that same Krishna, Paramatma, who's looking so small, will appear so big in your life. Then there is no fear.
Also, in the same way, you can see the troubles when we are not Krishna conscious. A small trouble also looks like the aeroplane, so big. And if you're
Exactly.
Krishna conscious, then if your focus is
So
on
small.
Krishna, then the problem becomes so small. It
Exactly.
doesn't look so important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's about fearlessness. Any question on that? Or any topic to elaborate? Otherwise, I'll go to the next. So purification of one's existence. So every spiritual activity is only meant for purification of our consciousness. That is the main purpose of spiritual life. Not that we just do everything as routine without meaning. Why we are doing, people are so used to chanting slokas. They just love chanting slokas. So they just keep chanting slokas. 800 slokas, 700 slokas, all that they'll chant. Entire Bhagavad Gita they'll chant. But the meaning of it, they don't even know. And they don't know why they are chanting. Okay, it's very nice. I'm not saying you should not chant Gita slokas. But the real reason you have to do all these things is for purifying your consciousness. It's completely for purification of consciousness. That is lost in the entire Hindu culture today. It is lost. Today, festival means it's an opportunity to buy clothes, go to a restaurant, go to a movie, play cards. I don't think anything else is happening in all the country, all over. Maybe it's done a
Jewelry,
little differently.
buy jewelry.
Buy
No,
jewelry.
that's
Yeah,
another
yeah.
thing.
In the clothes, you can add all that. But this is what festival has become all over India. All over India, it's just done little differently in different states according to their culture. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this is not the purpose of festival. Festival means it is another opportunity. Utsava. Utsava means to raise your consciousness. Utsava. That is why it's called Utsava. To lift your consciousness up. So today it has become a show business. And the marketing companies, everybody, even the shops, jewelry, they all take advantage. They'll tell you, oh, Diwali special, oh, Dasara special, oh, this one, that one, so much discount is there. Come, buy more saris. So that is what they are promoting also. And we, like sheep, everybody is going like that. But that is not the purpose. We are not, in the name of religion, you're doing all these things, but nothing is happening. There is
I
no
want to
purification happening in the consciousness by
I
doing
want
these things.
I want to add something. Even when we are chanting Hare Krishna, what happens is we become so mechanical. We are not, we do it because of, I have some difficulty, I have some disease, I have some reason because of which, okay, mind will become released, or mantra. We say mantra means mind. But the goal of chanting Hare Krishna is purification of our consciousness. So
Yes,
that is the main essence of chanting, which
correct.
sometimes I know there are a lot of devotees, they talk so many things and everything is true. It's not that, if you chant Hare Krishna, if you are in depression, you will come out of that. Yes, if you chant nicely, but that is a side benefit. That
Hmm.
is not for which you chant, because if you give that as the goal, okay, you chant Hare Krishna, this is what you will get. You have financial difficulty, you have this difficulty, chant Hare Krishna. Lot of devotees are loosely saying, but the fact is that actually it is for purification of our consciousness, that we come to the understanding that I am not the body, I am spirit soul, and my goal is that I have to surrender to Krishna, I have to serve Krishna. That, when we come to that, that has to be highlighted. So everywhere where devotees are saying, I mean, we should understand that is the main actually goal. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. In fact, when you chant Hare Krishna, you have to pray to the Lord to beg, my eyes should be decorated with tears in my eyes. When I call your name, I should be, tears should be rolling from my eyes. This is the decoration, sadhu bhushanam. This is the decoration that the sadhu wants, a devotee should want. When I chant Krishna's name, are the tears rolling on my eyes or not? If they are not, then we have to cry why they are not coming. So that should be the idea. We have to so much love Krishna. It is all about trying to love Krishna. సో అంత గాఢమైన ప్రేమ ఎందుకు రావటం లేదు? మన హృదయం రాయలాగా ఉంది అందుకని. Our heart is like stone. There is no feelings for Krishna. There is no feel. We are only feeling for our material body and the extension of the material body. That's why there are no feelings. When we chant Hare Krishna, there are no feelings. You can't take out Krishna's name from the tongue. It's not dancing. Krishna's name is not dancing on our tongue. So we have to see, this is our dhaurbhagyam. This is our misfortune. Having such a beautiful body, human body, we are not able to get the taste for chanting Krishna's name. So purification is meant for awakening this taste, ruchi, nama ruchi. Nama ruchi we have to get. So that you have to beg, just like a beggar has to beg. Like that you have to beg Krishna, please give me that nama ruchi. So pure mind is contaminated all the time with so many things. This, that, so many, all unnecessary things in our life. They are called anartha. Anartha means waste things, useless things. So you cannot put more garbage in our mind and then expect some wonderful result. No, nothing will come. So we have to, how do you understand this point? So you, next point is cultivation of spiritual knowledge. So you have to have so much spiritual knowledge. You have to have jnana that this material world is cheating. Kunti Devi says a beautiful prayer. Maya javanikachannam ajnanam adokshajam avyayam. Meaning this material world is like a curtain of Maya. Every minute, the curtain of Maya is closing you. It's coming and closing on you, between you and Krishna. That curtain is coming. So this is called Maya Javanikachannam, Ajnanam. Moment that one curtain closes, what it is? Darkness. Ajnanam is darkness. Knowledge. You don't know what is happening. So one after another, the curtain is closing on you. So when you chant Hare Krishna, we are trying to remove the curtain one by one, one by one, one by one. Curtain you want to remove to see real Krishna. Oh, where are you? So that you need a lot of spiritual knowledge. Unless you have so much spiritual knowledge, you cannot discern what is real, what is Maya. You cannot discern. You cannot tell the difference. You need continuously have to read spiritual knowledge only from a pure devotee, realized devotee. You have to. So Sushrusho Shraddadhanasya Vasudeva Kataruchi Shyan Mahat Sevaya Vipran Punya Tirtha Nishevanat. Ela vastundi aa ruchi? How do you get that taste of understanding spiritual knowledge? Divya Gyan. Sushrusho Shraddadhanasya. It comes from Shraddha. How that Shraddha will come? Only when you Shyan Mahat Sevaya Vipran. Vipramhat Sevaya Vipran. Punya Tirtha Nishevanat. Yavara Mahatirtham, Mahatirthalu, Mahapurushalu, in their lotus feet, all the Tirthas are residing. Such people, if you can render service, like Srila Prabhupada, if you render service, only then that Shraddha will awaken in you. Sushusho Shraddadhanasya.
How do you
Vasudeva
do
Kataruchi.
how do you do seva to Prabhupada? So explain that.
How do you do seva to Prabhupada is by accepting Prabhupada's instructions. So how do you become a disciple? By following the discipline given by the Acharya. So the Acharya is telling certain things, basic, you want to get the ruchi for Krishna's name, 4 things. You cannot be my disciple. Prabhupada says, you cannot be my disciple if you cannot follow the 4 regulative principles and chant Hare Krishna. So when you chant Hare Krishna, you are not chanting for any material benefit, but for only purification of consciousness. Cheto darpana marjanam, bhava mahadavagni nirvapanam. Cheta darpana marjanam. Marjanam means cleaning. So the cheta is like mind. Darpana means it is like a mirror, but it is clouded, very dirty mirror. So you have to cleanse it. So the Acharya is giving an instruction. Hari has so many names. You can chant any name of Hari. But our Guru Parampara, they have given this name of Hari's name, specific name of Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Hare Krishna is actually Radha Krishna. But it is not easy to see Krishna. So you need help of Radha to see Krishna. So, and she is very kind. And this form of Krishna is revealed to us slowly through the name only. Everything is revealed through the name only. It's like a zip file. So it all comes through. It is by Navavida Bhakti, by rendering service, Acharyopasanam, to render service to Guru and Krishna. These things will come up. So all this comes through cultivation of spiritual knowledge. So that's a very major point actually. And then charity. Charity, we have to be completely charitable. In fact, I spoke about that charity last time. In fact, Paropakaram idam shariram. Our body is not meant for ourselves. So today, the corporate America is promoting it is all right to be selfish. It is completely okay to be selfish. This is the philosophy that they are preaching to the whole world. But Vedic philosophy is just the opposite. This body is given to you for the service of others. For the service of others. So it is totally different. So Praner, Arther, Diya, Vacha, 4 things. Everything connected to the body does not belong to you. It belongs to your Guru. So that is surrender. That is surrender. Once you come to that platform, I told the story of Ramanujacharya and his disciple, Grahastha disciple last time. So a disciple means he offers himself completely. How? We don't have anything, so what do we offer? So Prabhupada tells, just like Ganga water. So you go to Ganga, you take water from Ganga only. You take in your hand and then you offer it back to Ganga. The same way, this body is given to us by Krishna and you offer this whole body again back to Krishna. In fact, just like when you have fruit, what type of fruit do you offer to Krishna? When it is nice and ripe and fresh. Will you offer rotten fruits?
No.
You don't want to offer rotten fruits, right? Like that, your body also, when it is young, fresh, energetic, beautiful, perfect condition, that is when you want to offer that kind of body to Krishna. How can you offer a rotten, old body, can't even think, can't even talk, can't even move? Such type of body you want to, okay, it is better than not offering. So even in that condition, we should offer to Krishna. But we should start from the beginning. In fact, so many people say, oh, you're so young, why you guys want to do any spiritual life? When it is old age, you can offer, do something spiritual. When it is old age, he has no energy, he has no interest, no time, no guidance, everything misguided. So at that time, there is no opportunity also. Even if you want to. Mind and body doesn't cooperate. Even if you have. And even everything is cooperating, you don't get the right person. You don't have the right energy. So all these things are lost already. So we miss the bus like half the time. So charity should begin very early on. Kaumaram acharet pragno. Kaumaram means 5 years. When you're 5 years only, you have to start. Not when you're 50 or 70. But at anybody, you are never late. Because బ్రహ్మాండే బ్రహ్మేతే కౌనే భాగ్యవాంజీ ఈ బ్రహ్మాండంలో అలా కొట్టుకుంటూ తిరుగుతుంటూ జీవుడు అలాగా ఎన్నో జన్మలు ఎత్తుతున్నాడు. సో డజంట్ మ్యాటర్ at whatever age we start, it's really, really good. So we have to start charity. Charity in thought, in our prana, in our voice, in our life, in our prana, everything we have to offer to Krishna, not just money only. Money also, we want to count. Oh, I'll give little bit to Krishna. No, Krishna does not. See, there is a difference when you are doing Shuddha Bhakti. Shuddha Bhakti means you want to offer everything unconditionally to Krishna. Unconditionally, everything belongs to Krishna. So Krishna is not interested. You want to give 1 lakh rupees. Krishna is not saying, oh, 1 lakh you gave, so charitable you are. No. Krishna is saying, okay, how much you are keeping with you? How much you are not giving, Krishna is saying. Ye yatamam prapadyante tam stataiva bhajamyaham. How much ever you surrender, Krishna is also surrendering. You have reservation, so Krishna will also have reservation. You have no reservation, then Krishna has no reservation. Think about it. If you don't have
But at the
reservation,
same time, we cannot. I have a question. So at the same time, we cannot give everything away and then again be in a situation that
charity
you.
is not means giving everything away.
Yeah, that's what.
Charity means what? To think that it belongs to me. The moment you think it belongs to me, then you are thinking you are giving to Krishna. What do you have to give to Krishna? Everything belongs to Krishna. Moment you think it belongs to me, then only Maya is there. Right there, Maya, you are in Maya. It doesn't belong to us. Nothing belongs to us. But it does not mean we can have a cheating attitude. Oh, everything belongs to Krishna. I'm keeping everything. So you become miser. And then you tell, I'm very, very protective of Krishna's money. So I'm saving everything Krishna's money. But you're actually being a miser. That's not how it works. Krishna can see. Bhavagrahi Janardana. You cannot cheat Krishna. I told this joke several times. One guy gets he buys a lottery ticket. He'll say, moment I get this lottery, first prize, I will give 50%. First prize is 1 crore. Then he tells his wife also, I bought this lottery ticket, 1 crore. I get, then I'll give 50% to the Lord. Then results are declared. Then he got 50 lakhs. He didn't get first prize, he got second prize. Then his wife reminds him, hey, you made a promise, you'll give 50% to the Lord. Then he says, you are so foolish. The Lord is so smart. He kept his 50% and he gave me the 50%. So you cannot cheat Krishna like
Word
that.
jugglery. That is word jugglery.
Yes.
Mm.
So you have to be very honest and sincere. That's very, very important. Then self-control. Self-control, it's very easy. If we practice self-control, all what Prabhupada has given, all the instructions, 4 things, very simple. No meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex. Self-control, right there, self-control is there. So it is done in a very different way in other yoga systems. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, dharana, dhyana. All these things are done in Ashtanga Yoga. But that same self-control, yama, niyama, is automatically done just by practicing the order of the Guru and chant the holy names of Krishna. So this is self-control. No matter how much, eat only whatever is offered to Krishna. That is self-control. Don't eat anything which is not offered to Krishna. Automatically, we are not interested in being vegetarian. Prabhupada told several times, because even monkeys are vegetarian. It's no big deal to be a vegetarian, to be a vegan. It's no big deal. That also is karma. You're killing vegetables, you're cutting. That is also life. There is karma. Bhunjate te agam papam. You're eating verily sin. If you are not cooking for your pleasure of the tongue, if you are only cooking for the pleasure of the tongue, then you are eating verily sin. Krishna says that, 3rd chapter, 13th sloka. So self-control is offering everything to Krishna and then take the remnants. Just like a servant in your house. Servant, what does she eat? Whatever the master will eat, any leftover is there, servant will eat. Correct? That is a self-control for devotees. You want to eat only as a remnants, as a servant, sevak. We are sevak, dasa. Dasa means servant. Literally, we are servant. Servant will only get remnants. So, like that, same way, we also get only remnants. The Lord will eat, Master will eat first, and then we'll eat. And same thing with Grihastha life. Self-control means sex life is only meant for progeny. If you don't want any children, no progeny, no sex life. That is self-control. But you can do that only if you have practiced brahmacharya. Otherwise, it's not grihastha life. It's called grihamedi life. Grihamedi means a dark well, a joint agreement where both husband and wife agree to jump into a joint well which doesn't have a bottom. How does it feel?
But then, in one sense, people, if they want to graduate, so you tell the highest level, it cannot be followed by everyone. So in lower level, you can at least say that getting married to a person and be with that person, one person. So that is also in one small sense self-control. Highest level is, of course, what you said, but to be with one person all life,
Yeah,
and
sure.
so
Yeah,
there
definitely.
are
We are
shades.
talking about, there's shades,
Highest
of course. Yeah,
everywhere
we are talking
you are
about the
telling,
highest bar.
yeah, but at least to whatever degree we can practice, We should not feel, we should not be, so when you see the highest level, then you can become depressed. Oh, I am not, able to practice. But that's okay. You are at least in
You
that
should know what
path.
is the standard.
Yeah, you should know what is the highest standard, and you should know where you are. Okay, if you keep doing what you're doing, you are cultivating spiritual knowledge, you're purifying your existence, and you're depending on the Lord, then automatically, self-control will come, and the
Yes.
highest level also will come.
Yes. And performance of sacrifice means in Kali Yuga, there is only one performance of sacrifice, which is Sankirtana Yajna. Yajana Yajana, Patana Patana. We have to do sacrifice, which is only one sacrifice. Yajnartat karmano anyatra
Anyatra.
lokoyam karma bandhanaha. If you don't perform sacrifice, all the work will bind you in this world. Yajnartat karma. Your karma means your activity, your work should be only one to satisfy Vishnu. And how do you satisfy Vishnu in Kali Yuga? Through Sankirtana Yajna. So anything to support Sankirtana Yajna, if you do, then you are free. That much you are free.
So if
All that
you're
activity
doing
will become
work
free.
also, so when you're doing, so in the same way, karma also, we are performing karma. So that also, if we perform it in the service of the Lord or to
Yes.
please the Guru, then that also becomes part of the sacrifice. Like, you're doing job also, that also becomes sacrifice, because you're maintaining a family to actually make them Krishna conscious, and you are also trying to chant and asking others in the family and around to chant, so it becomes part of the sacrifice. So
Correct.
not only chanting
Prabhupada
Hare Krishna.
gives a nice example of railway department in India. The highest number of employees are there in railway system in India. And the true business of railway department is to keep the train moving. So somebody is sitting in the counter and cutting a train ticket, like a ticket collector is cutting a ticket only, but he's not moving the train, right? But he's definitely contributing for the movement of the train. The same way, every person who is engaged in helping the Sankirtana train to move on, then whatever capacity that you are earning, you are doing job and getting that money and doing the charity to perform the Sankirtana Yajna to go on, then you are also doing exactly the same Yajna. There is no difference, no matter even if you are in any profession. But your money, your energy, your effort, your intelligence is being utilized for Sankirtana Yajna. So the same breath, Prabhupada has written about hundreds of books, study of the Vedas. So you don't have to look at any other books other than what Srila Prabhupada has given. Those are the Saman Bonam of entire Vedic literature, the commentary, natural commentary of the Vedanta Sutra is called Srimad Bhagavatam. So if you can read and absorb yourself into that Vedas, what Srila Prabhupada has given, your life will be completely successful. There's no need to look backwards. Austerity. Austerity, our Prabhupada said, we have the simplest of austerity. Our austerity is very, very difficult. Somebody might think, you know what is our austerity? To eat Krishna Prasadam. Eating, singing, and dancing. This is our austerity. Anything is difficult? Eating Krishna Prasadam, singing, very joyful, dancing, very joyful, all to be done in the association of devotees. This is our austerity. Whether it is winter or summer, at any point of time, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. This is our austerity. Very simple. Our
Also,
austerity.
austerity simple, because we are not doing any austerity, no tapasya. At least we can practice to
See,
do Ekadashi.
Prabhupada said austerity
Every,
means sitting in AC room and you chant Hare Krishna. That is austerity.
yeah.
In
Also,
AC
you
room
can
also.
keep Ekadashi, and the highest level is to not eat anything, only drink water. But, and not drink water also. That is the highest. But Prabhupada doesn't say that you have to do that only. You
Yes.
can eat, but eat
Yes.
fruits, vegetables, non-grain food, and still follow the Ekadashi. How great it is. So austerity, you're doing tapasya, but very easy tapasya. And then we will come to one stage when we really, our body will not need anything. And then very easily we can do, fasting with, fruits and vegetables also. We can fast from water also. So like that, we will come to that.
The real austerity for the tongue is to talk about Krishna and nothing else. We see every time when we meet more people, they have hundreds of topics to talk. They go on talking blah 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 blah. They cannot stop. So the real austerity is if you can talk like that for hours together about Krishna, that is austerity. And nothing else. Talk about nothing else other than Krishna. That is austerity. So simplicity. Simplicity means simple living, high thinking. How much ever little maintenance only for the body you should spend time. Rest of the time you should spend for Krishna consciousness. That is simplicity.
Also, simplicity, we can also mean that, like we have Prabhupada's literature, Prabhupada's lectures, Prabhupada's instructions are there. Be a simple person in the mind. Whatever Prabhupada is telling, be simple and just apply that in your life. Not become complicated. So, if Prabhupada is saying like this might mean this might mean this might mean this. Don't have to do all that, the chakkar. Just simply take the direct meaning and just follow it. Be simple.
Correct. Non-violence, like I explained, non-violence, of course, the direct meaning is there, but really the deeper meaning is if you do not take care of the soul, self-realization as your goal of life in this life, then you are doing non-violence, or then you are doing
Violence.
violence to yourself, to the soul. You are doing violence. So if you take up self-realization as your goal of life, then only you're practicing non-violence. Otherwise, no. And truthfulness, unless you come to the platform that I am a spirit soul, aham brahmasmi, if you do not know that, then your life is a lie.
Also, one more place I saw Prabhupada say that, as a devotee, we should try to be truthful. Because if we are
Yes.
truthful, then, whatever you say, people will take you seriously. But if
Correct.
you are somebody who is, loosely talking, then people will not take the essence, the point that you are saying, because they will not have faith that, this guy is,
Yes.
tells something, whatever. So even
Oh
Prabhupada,
yeah, devotee
Prabhupada
should
never,
be 100%. Morally, to 100% you have to be truthful.
yeah.
And sometimes truth hurts, but doesn't matter. Truth should be truth. It's very
Yeah.
straightforward truth. You
Yeah.
cannot twist the facts and present it.
You don't tell the truth to a person who's not ready to hear. But you don't lie also. You
Correct.
can avoid telling the truth to a person who can't hear. He's not ready. So don't tell that person, but don't lie.
Correct.
So we should be truthful.
Devotee cannot lie.
And
That's
also
not at all good.
in fact, this is
It says
devotional.
Bhudevi can take any weight, but not the weight of a liar.
Yeah.
So freedom from anger. So definitely it's very important. Devotees should not be angry. Anger is basically lack of knowledge, how to deal with situations. They don't know how to present an argument in a peaceful manner. Anger also comes with one main root cause of anger is that I am the controller and my word should be heard by everybody. When you see that you are losing that control, that I cannot be the controller, my word is not being honored by others, then anger comes.
Also, another way we can see, that you have too much desires,
Fulfilled
uncontrollable desires.
desires.
So
Yeah,
then
Krishna
that
talks
also,
about that cycle of anger.
yeah.
Kama,
So,
Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, the entire spiral, downward spiral. So anger is one of that
so
downward
devotee
spiral.
doesn't have that. Devotee doesn't have
He
material
doesn't have.
desires. So that is why he doesn't have material anger also.
Yes. So renunciation, we spoke about renunciation yesterday, that nothing belongs to us. Everything belongs to Krishna. So the renunciation aspect comes right there. So non-proprietorship. Moment you have the idea I am the proprietor, then this idea of renouncing will come. So moment you have knowledge that nothing belongs to you, then this renunciation, there are varieties of renunciation which we have spoken earlier. There is called Markata Vairagya, there is Masana Vairagya. All these things are not real Vairagya. So Vairagya means Yukta Vairagya is the only real Vairagya. Vairagya means not giving up. You cannot give up anything because nothing belongs to you. So, using everything in the service of Krishna is Vairagya. This is called Yukta Vairagya. Krishna speaks about that in the Bhagavad Gita. Prabhupada gave the example, just like I'm using this microphone and you are able to hear. Now, generally people think this microphone is material. So, we have to reject. This is Maya. We should reject microphone. No, you don't reject anything. This microphone can be used to spread the glory of Krishna, which we are using right now. So this microphone is great. So this becomes Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavir. So anything, this is Brahma Seva. It's like Brahman. Now this microphone is participating in Sankirtana Yajna to glorify Krishna. So even this patartha, this matter, is becoming Brahman. Just the yajna is Brahman, the ghee is Brahman, the performer of the yajna is Brahman. Like that, Krishna speaks about that sloka, if you all remember. Like that, everything that is used in the yajna is Brahman. Brahman means spiritual. So our body becomes spiritual. So you keep on doing that. That is renunciation. So you don't throw anything. So money is not good or bad. If it is utilized for the Sankirtana Yajna, that is renunciation. That is Yukta Vairagya. You can have a beautiful palace. So palace is not the problem. If the palace you are thinking that is for you, you are the owner of the palace, that is the problem. Then you are in Maya. If that palace you understand is given to you and that is Krishna's palace, then it is a temple. Same way with our body. If you think it is for you, for your decoration, for your enjoyment, then you are in Maya. And the same body, you decorate Krishna in your heart, then that becomes your own body becomes a temple. That is renunciation. Everything you connect to Krishna, that is renunciation. Yukta Vairagya. Then tranquility. Tranquility means samatvam. You are not disturbed in any situation. Sometimes body gives trouble. It doesn't mean we become boggled down with pain and whatever calamity. You go on talking about that calamity so much, you go into depression. No, you just understand anityam asukam. The nature of this material world is anityam asukam. Krishna says that you are living in that world only. What is the use of telling everything is breaking, everything is losing? That is the nature. That is how you are living in. So, despite all these conditions, you have to be tranquil. in your resolute determination to serve Krishna. And then aversion to fault finding. So you cannot be doing fault finding all the time. You compare every time you are complaining, others are this, others are that, others are. In this world, any work you do, there is fault. Just like every fire, there is smoke. Fire unte, smoke unnatte. Alage work unte, fault unnatte. So like that, you cannot be doing fault finding with others. The only reason if you find fault with anything means you have to find fault with yourself. You are not being Krishna conscious completely. So you should be free from such tendency, fault finding. Especially you should not do fault finding with devotees. You cannot. Because
it's an aparad, one of the
because devotees are already dear to Krishna. So you don't want to find fault with devotees. There are so many wonderful stories about this fault finding, but it will become a very long class on that.
I think we can, what we can do, we can have a short class tomorrow. We'll not have long class, 45 minutes only, and we can complete the last 10. Why don't we do that? I know we have to go tomorrow for this thing, but can we do? What do you think? I want to finish this, say 10 more, but not right now. I think it's too late.
Okay.
We'll do tomorrow the last 10 because we actually went very deep into all the first, first ones. So that's why we haven't been able to complete. But
Do you like
tomorrow,
it like this or should I make it lighter? Is
do
it
you
good?
like it?
Do you like it? That you tell first.
यस यस प्रभु जी, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। आज का लग रहा है क्लास खत्म ना हो।
Yeah. But I think काफी देर हो गई है, सबको सोना भी होगा. Yeah, so that's why I don't want to make it longer. But tomorrow for sure we should meet again. And tomorrow we have to go also. But we can have a short class and will not chant the slokas. We can
Okay.
just go
Directly
to
go to
we just chant the Mangalacharan and fatafat go to the slide and complete all of them because we've
Okay.
already done.
Fine. Fine.
So we can do that. Maybe one time we can just chant one time the sloka so that we know which sloka we are doing, but then no translations and everything. Just go directly into the each
Okay.
word.
Fine.
So tomorrow we'll meet again. Is it okay? We'll do the same time. 7:30 is okay for you all?
Yes.
It's okay, no?
Or
Okay,
do little
7:30.
early because we might have to leave by 11.
Not
Whatever
11.
time suitable to you all. We are all ready.
Okay, so I'll write to you if
Okay.
we can do it early.
Little early, we can do little early.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever.
So
నాకు పర్వాలేదు, 6:30 కైనా పర్లేదు, 7:30 కైనా పర్లేదు.
we will because we have to eat breakfast now, so then it becomes late. That is why
మీకా
maybe
ఒక
8:30 we can make it 8:30. So it will be not 7:30 for you. It will be 7. Is it okay?
అది పర్లేదు.
ओके,
నో
7.
ప్రాబ్లం.
इट्स ओके।
We
7 కూడా
can meet
పర్వాలేదు.
at 7 and then we will finish the class before 8. Before 8 we should finish it. Your time.
This
And
makes
for us.
sense, the class, the way we are doing, or you want
Yes.
some? Yeah, it's good.
Nice it is.
Yeah.
We are enjoying.
Yeah, we need to learn word because if we have to imbibe those qualities, I not imbibe, they will come automatically. But if we have to see, we should be knowing what each one means. Then only we can see if it is there.
When we are
Done.
chanting, the more we chant karte, we will get to see Krishna's Swaroop. Is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
So 3
Radha,
things you will
Krishna,
get.
we will get to see. My, that's such a
Dhama,
long
Guna,
day.
Rupa, Dhama.
3 things.
4 things.
Nama, Rupa,
Guna.
Guna.
Nama, Guna, Rupa, Dhama.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything will come. You remember we chanted one sloka in Bhagavatam. First is the smell of the Lord can be perceived through the ears.
Yeah.
Mm.
Maitreya
Everything
Rishi is
is
saying that, I think.
perceived through ears only.
Yeah.
The taste is perceived through the ears.
Yes.
We read those slokas.
Yeah.
అవును లాస్ట్ టైం చెప్పాం.
Mm.
Mm.
So we'll continue this tomorrow, and we'll finish these. Okay, so we can questions also we'll do tomorrow. We'll finish the class now. We can chant 3 times Hare Krishna. Everybody
One
can
second, no,
unmute.
1 second. So
Huh?
chant karte, we have to be so, only when we are purified, we can get to see the
Correct.
Rupa.
Correct.
So
Correct,
this
correct.
chanting only will help us get
Yes.
purified.
Yes.
Oh my God.
This
So
It's
is
much
very
we have
deep.
to.
It's very
this is
deep.
the same thing. It is the process, and it is the culmination also. Same. Both are same.
Destination also same.
Destination
Process
is.
also is same.
So by
Oh.
chanting only, you will be able to get the perfect nama also, and you will and after the destination also, your goal is also to chant only. So both the
Okay.
times while chanting
When you
also
are
process.
when you are purified, what happens? Your heart is so soft like butter, with so much love with prema. You want to call out Krishna, 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 Krishna. You cannot stop. You cannot stop Krishna's name. You cannot stop calling his name. You'll call in ecstasy. You call in ecstasy. Every time you call Krishna, then you again faint in ecstasy. Then again you have to wake up. Then you wake up again. Then you chant, oh, Krishna, Krishna, where are you? Then again you faint in ecstasy.
That is the symptoms which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was exhibiting. That's the highest symptoms, and we should not try to. There are people who try to fake those symptoms. Though those people, we should not be like that. We should just wait for when we are ready. Those will
Then
come in
that is
our
called
body.
sahajiyasm. Sahajiya ante వాడికి ప్రేమ లేదు. He does not have love, but then he wants cheap publicity. People should appreciate, oh, nice devotee, great devotee. He wants to hear that from people, so he wants to fake it. He wants to fake it like as though, oh, tears are coming from his eyes and all that. But that is cheating. In the heart, he's thinking how I will get money, how I'll get followers, how I'll get women. In the heart is thinking, but for publicity, for cheap publicity, there are people who want to act like a devotee, as a great devotee. So we should
And
not be like that.
if we are not knowledgeable, if we don't
You will
have
not
that,
know. You get cheated.
yeah.
So that is why devotees have to be very, very educated in all these symptoms.
Prabhupada himself, he is such a great devotee. He did not want to show all those symptoms. He was controlling. It's not that he didn't have those symptoms, but he didn't want Sahajiyam to come. That is why he controlled. So he did not want to show. Sometimes you'll see Prabhupada, going into
Choking, all
yeah,
that.
sometimes, but rare
Ecstasies. Yeah.
ecstasies, but very rare. He will try to control those. So like that. Okay. So let's chant 3 times Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की
जय
श्रील प्रभुपाद की
जय
भगवद गीता पाठ की
Jai.
Jai.
All glories to the assembled
Hare
devotees.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
All glories and glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila
Srila
Prabhupada.
Prabhupada. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya cha kripa
Kripa
sindhubhya eva cha
eva cha
patitanam
patitanam
pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय।
Jai
Jai.
Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Assemble sare bhakton ki jai. Hare Krishna. We'll meet tomorrow then. Okay. 7
Okay.
o'clock
Hare
your time. It will be 8:30 for us. Okay.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna. Good
Krishna.
night.
Thank you.
And I'm very happy all of you have kept Ekadashi. So
Yes.
we didn't speak anything about the Gita Jayanti,
Oh,
but
yeah.
maybe we can touch on that tomorrow, maybe a bit if we have time.